feels great.
Absolutely. Let's talk a little boxing before we get Henry on here. I just sent him the link. I know he's driving. But I wanted to touch up a little bit upon what's going on with you. I feel like you have an exhibition coming up.
Oh yeah. I got an exhibition coming up like in August, and we're doing this celebrity. This is celebrity boxing, and I'm trying to get myself back out there. Remember, I was saying I want to do an exhibition. I'm keeping myself in shape, and this is a perfect opportunity to to show I still got it.
So, do you know anything about your opponent?
Well, I don't know if they said the opponent was Jack, but who it could be. But I think I know a little bit. But if they said, I want to say until they give the okay.
Okay.
Whoever it could be,
Now, what motivates you to just go out your way and still want to fight?
Because I love it. I mean, I do it anyway. I get in the ring and I spar with young up and coming fighters. Remember, like before I retired almost, I was sparring with Sean Porter at the time. I was helping him out for his fight. I think when he fought Adrian Broner, I was actually one of his spar partners. So, like at 45 or 46 years old. So I'm like, I love doing this. And then I still get in the ring right now. Like I was sparring a little bit with the
Michael Harris, yes.
The Michael Harris, I've been sparring with. I was sparring with. I'm always around. I'm always doing something.
I like it. Mm-hmm. So, what was your thoughts on the Ryan Garcia and Devin Haney fight?
So my thoughts on that was that I kind of figured Ryan had a good opportunity to beat Devin Haney because they fought so many times. They knew each other. So when you know somebody, and vice versa, and Devin Haney had an opportunity to beat Ryan Garcia because they both fought like 6 times, but they had to figure out what the differences was as far as their handicaps, things that they didn't do well, and they can focus on how they can, beat them at whatever they're not doing too well with their handicap. So I figured that Devin had the upper hand because he was looked like he was training very hard and he was doing a lot of different things that would have him maybe win a decision or stuff like that. But I knew that Ryan had the opportunity to catch the left hook and knew when to throw it on stuff because they fought so many times, so he would know when to time the left hook and when to throw the right hands and back shots or whatever it is. So it was definitely, at first I thought, a 50-50 fight. But Ryan proved to be able to get the right shots in and know when to hit them and know his, he just knew how to just break them down. And I think he broke them down mentally anyway before the fight even happened. Because he knew him. His person, he knew everything about him.
Do you feel like by any means, like someone either or in the fight was favored by any means, by as far as like judges and referees?
Oh yeah, definitely was favored. He was favored to win the judges, and you can tell where the judge was not calling certain knockdowns or was giving Haney a chance to take points away from Ryan. First defenses and stuff. It was you can kind of see. You can see that they was definitely trying to let Devin win the fight.
As far as I wanted to touch a little bit right before Henry comes in, the segment, you did a beautiful segment. Make sure you guys go out your way, check out Shane Mosley's new YouTube channel. It's I believe it's Sugar Shane Show.
Sugar Shane Show.
So tell me, what inspired you to want to start your own YouTube channel?
Well, coming out here to Puerto Rico, I met up with a person who's now my good friend, Dan Maldonado, and he's he's living out here in Puerto Rico as well, and he wanted to start up a my point of view of boxing, or just what I do every single on an everyday basis. So it doesn't have to just be boxing; it can be anything. But boxing is what I know, so I would love to give back. And I thought it was a great opportunity. And living out here and being able to enjoy life and enjoy talking about what I love, it was no brainer.
Right. I love it. When I seen it, I said this is great for boxing. Now, the segment that I sent Henry, I want you to kind of elaborate a little bit. I'm going to be pinning the link in here so everybody will be able to check out that segment per se that Shane is about to kind of like break down a little bit here. So the floor is yours, Shane. Um, the 13-minute video that you put on your podcast that I checked out that I sent to Henry. Could you elaborate a little bit on that segment?
I'm not. I didn't know exactly. Oh, so I was talking about the footwork. He was talking about with the footwork, right? I was telling Ryan. I think I wrote to him what he needs to do with the footwork because Devin Haney beats a lot of guys with his footwork, and like if you're standing still and you let them stay right there where he can pot shot you to death, move around you and box you, which he does with a lot of fighters, he's really good at that. If you take that away from him and you use footwork, I know Ryan has good footwork too, but a lot of times fighters don't use their footwork all the time, especially when they're punchers, like Ryan is. They want to go right in and do a firefight and knock you out, right? But Ryan, I think I told Ryan a little bit, like, you need to work on your footwork because, and I'm not saying move away from him, I'm talking about from side to side and around them because Devin is a person that beats guys on his footwork. But if you take that away from him, then it makes the fight easier for you. And it seemed like that's what he did in the fight. He had good footwork. When Devin was Devin started trying to come after him. And that's not what Devin does. Devin's a boxer that moves around. So when Devin started coming after him, that's when the fight became more in Ryan's favor because he started using his footwork. And it made it hard for Devin. So, he won the fight pretty easily because of that, I believe.
And you believe that had really, it was all strategy, had nothing to do per se with steroids?
Oh, no. That's definitely strategy. I mean, steroids, they found that nothing was wrong with Ryan or what they say. Because, I mean, I was talking a little bit about it. I was like, it's kind of weird to me that Victor Conti is the leader or the one that runs VADA when he's over Balco and he's over Snack. So he's the one that's over Snack, but is known for doing steroids with Balco and now over VADA, but then tests Ryan for steroids, which that's what he does. He does steroids. Well, he was known for being the guy ministering steroids to people. So why is he over VADA? I didn't understand that. And I know that Devin Haney's with Snack, right? Devin Haney's part of Snack. So it's like, that's Victor Conti, which is with Balco. And now over VADA, that's testing Ryan saying that he's on steroids, so some kind of steroid. That's kind of weird. That doesn't make sense. It's kind of a conspiracy.
So in the past, they slandered your name. What are the similarities do you believe from your situation to this one?
Well, I mean, you can see that. I mean, Victor Conte doesn't care about any of his athletes. He will, or any athlete for that matter. I mean, why is he dealing with the boxing? Why is he the head person for steroids for boxing when he is the steroid guy that gives steroids to all these players? This is what he does. You know, back then when I met him, I didn't know. I only seen the man 2 times in my whole life. I seen him one, he drew my blood, and then next time, you know, he was giving this stuff to my was it the workout guy, my sports trainer or whatever that gives you, you know, helps you work out and helps you, you know, your conditioning strength coach.
Oh, your strength and conditioning coach. Okay.
Yeah, he was giving him the stuff that he was administering it to me. But that was, and then I seen him. The next time I seen him was when we were doing the legal stuff, you know. And the point that I wanted to make is, which is crazy to me, is that I've never even tested positive for steroids ever. But you would think that I did. But I never tested positive for steroids. It was just that I was with him and he was the one giving it to me. So yeah, I told the federal court that yes, he gave me this and this. He called it the clear and the cream. So he gave me these things.
Now what?
But I want to say, like, from that, he's giving me clear cream and all this other stuff, but he's the one that he's the owner, or he's over VADA. He's like president of VADA, whatever, which tests the fighters for steroids. And he has snacks, so all the people under snack, all the people that goes with him under snack, they can probably get a pass. I don't know. I'm not saying. You know, like he didn't have to really make weight. Like he had to make that weight, 140, 140. And there could be other reasons why he didn't make 140. You know, people are thinking, oh yeah, he's coming healthy, but maybe, I mean, to make 140 from 3 pounds couldn't be that hard to make if you want to fight for a world title. Maybe he didn't want the title, he just wanted to beat him. He didn't need the title. Maybe if he got the title, he might have to go a little bit longer with a promotion that he don't want to be with. That's another thing that we don't know. Maybe he doesn't want to be with that promotion and don't want to win the title like that with that promotion.
Right. Now,
so that's another thing. That's another part of it. Go ahead.
So now Devin Haney wants to be able to erase that zero that erase that L that he has, and try to make this into a situation in court. What do you think about that?
You know, I mean, I think that it could be, you know, trying to erase history. People see what they've seen already. I mean, going to court, all these things, that's something that is people, maybe like Victor Conte or somebody's trying to drum up for him, or somebody in the background, you know, say, oh, you should do this and get that wiped off the record because that's going to be a history or whatever. But this fight is going to be a history. What happened? You can't unsee what you've seen. It happened. And the only way you can erase that is by getting in the ring with them again and fighting. and erasing it that way through your gloves. Now trying to erase the court and all that stuff, and you know what I'm saying? I think they need to get back in the ring and fight him. And you know, they say that through the whole camp, he didn't do anything, right? But then the last minute, he's gonna take some kind of some supplements or whatever to and that's not gonna do anything for him at the last minute. That's not because you need time to build. Needs time to build in you, right? If you take it stuff, you need time to build. You can't take it the last day and then think it's gonna work like it's supposed to. It's not. I don't think it works like that.
Do you feel like?
You know?
Do you feel like we hear both of these fighters say they don't want a rematch? In your eyes, do you believe that there'll be one?
I think there's a good possibility it could be another rematch, but I think that it shouldn't be one probably right now. I think that what happened, was done, and they need some time to both go their separate ways and fight maybe another one at 147 or 54. They're both big enough to fight in those weights. I mean, they're bigger than me, and I fought 154, so I know they can both probably fight 154.
Who would you favor in the rematch?
Well, in the rematch, I think that Ryan definitely has the upper hand right now. But that's not saying that Devin can increase some power or some head power or some different tricks. There's still a lot more that they both can learn. You know, in the fight game. So I mean, just a little bit of. I mean, Devin was coming back with Ryan and doing some good stuff in the middle of the fight. So Devin can actually, do some things that can change around a fight.
Right.
They both fought each other, a lot of times. There's things that can happen. But Ryan right now was just a better fighter or more powerful and more explosive, where Devin can't handle it right now. But that's not saying that it can be something different in the future.
So Shane, tell me, what do you think of performance enhancement drugs in boxing? Period.
Well, it's kind of tricky, with that. I think that yes, performance enhancements it can probably increase your strength, meaning like for pushing and holding and whatever. But you have to learn how to punch. There's no like steroids. Probably, but not necessarily make you a puncher. We all know Ryan's a puncher, and that's what he does. He throws that left hook hard. I mean, he did with Tank. And Tank was like, man, this guy is hard. You know what I'm saying? And I think that with Ryan, they're assuming that he's taking steroids because his punching so hard and he felt so strong. But I think maybe he came in, like at a weight that felt good for him, and he was a lot stronger. Instead of coming in weight at 135 or something that's really light and not being able to go to the right weight and not feeling strong. So I think that he felt strong and like, you know what, I'm going to fight this fight at where I feel good at. I don't care what happens. And on top of that, I really don't care about the world title because I'm saying this out of my mouth that probably he doesn't want to go with the promotional team that he's with.
Speak upon that.
That's coming from me. I'm not. Now he didn't say this. Nobody said from his team or anything. But I'm just saying it because why would you make the 140-pound thing when you can easily? I believe you can. If you've been 135, you can be 140. and and you're a professional, and you know how to make it. But he just didn't want to make it because he didn't want the title. I mean, you have to want the title. Like, if you don't want the title, then say, I'll come in wherever I want to come in. The title doesn't make me, right? They start saying, making the money, the title will make me. I make the title and whatever.
Were you impressed with that strategy? Just knowing that, he gave, Devin Haney the 1.5, take that, if I go overweight, but in the same time, it's like people making a very big deal. Do you think that he kind of they could have called this bluff, but they didn't?
What do you mean by call bluff? Like call bluff by saying that what?
Well, I mean, they probably could have possibly not fought the fight. They possibly could have probably had him.
I think they 3 pounds heavy. They that's like they just take money from him, or he just doesn't fight for the world title. Maybe they could have not took the fight, and I don't know if that's calling the bluff, but he could not took the fight. But I mean, 3 pounds is not really that much. I mean, it is a lot, but it's not a lot. Like me, okay, I fought 154, right? I wasn't really a 54 pounder. When I fought 47, I'll come in the ring at 160. When I fought at 154, I came in the ring at 162. So I came in the ring 2 pounds heavy. So then the guys I fought, like I said, Fernando Vargas, Winky Wright, whatever, they all came in the ring at 175. Too.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And it's not that, like, I was a puncher, so I was a puncher at 54 too. I knocked Vargas out. 154, I was a puncher.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
100%.
And I've always been that way. And there's no substance or anything that's gonna. The only substance is my father's genes.
Right.
Because my father was strong as hell, and that's why Shane Jr. is strong as hell. He is hard.
Right.
So it just is what it is.
Mm-hmm. Yep. 100%. As far as mental health is concerned, after these things are out, it's a big topic. I talked to Shannon Briggs about it yesterday. I talked to James Toney about it today. What about you and the mental health when it's all that slanderism is coming out?
All this slander about the steroids and stuff. Yeah, it kind of, it's weird, man. It kind of sticks with you for your whole career, and it's like, with me, it was kind of like, damn, I didn't even really want to go to Victor Conti. Really, I was more talked into it, over days. And go to this man, whatever. And it was the first time I went to him, and when I went to him, I was just getting my blood test, took my blood, and was giving my trainer. I don't even want to say his name, but giving the trainer, the vitamins to get to me. I actually wrote him a check for $1,500 for the vitamin whatever he's supposed to give me. If I was trying to do something crazy, I would.
Cash money.
I was thinking that this is on the up and up, so this is, he does his thing the right way, but I guess, and then after and the thing is, the crazy part about it is, I never tested positive for steroids. It was like, I see it on TV, like, oh man, this guy gives out steroids. Oh shit, oh man, this is the same guy. I called my guy, like, yo, what's up with this dude? He's on TV with it was the Barry Bonds and all the people. I'm like, oh man, they got everybody. We all had to go to the Congress in Sacramento and talk to these. Man, it was a big old thing. But then it stayed with me for the rest of my boxing career. Oh man, he probably was doing steroids. No, I don't need none of that stuff. And I actually didn't even take the whole thing that he was trying to give me because I didn't like it.
What do you mean you didn't like it?
But the thing I didn't like the cream or whatever. You had to do it every day. I like that stuff. So I didn't test positive. So I said, all right, well, I'm good because I didn't test positive, but still.
So what media outlet?
So basically, he put a mark on me. He put a mark on my name, and I've seen this man only two times in my life. and that's supposed to like affect my whole boxing career. And I see him 2 times. My whole life, I've seen this man 2 times.
What media outlets are throwing out this news, breaking this news?
Say it again?
What media outlets are breaking that news? Do you feel like it was like a certain media put it out there that shouldn't have? Like what?
No. For me, no. For me, it was just they were trying to get Victor Conte because he was a tax evader or something like that. So what he did, this is how it went down. So what happened was, since he didn't, since he wouldn't like give up the taxes or whatever, they said, all right, well, they wouldn't rate his thing. We'll get you for steroids. We'll get you for this. So that we all fit. So he basically told all 50 or whatever 100 people that he had, and we all had to go to Congress and testify about what he gave us.
Wow.
So that's what the whole Balco scandal came about, because of the whole tax thing. But then,
and he was the owner of that, right? Victor Conte was the owner of Balco. Can't hear. Sorry, can't hear you.
So Victor Conte is the owner of Balco.
Right.
He was the owner of Balco. So that's how the whole thing came about, because he's the owner of it. And then now, and he's the owner of Snack. He's always been owner. Snack's been around when Balco was around.
Mm-hmm.
So that I didn't understand. Like, this is like a slap in my face, because like, yo, this dude is over Snack, is on Snack, right? And then to top that off, he's over all these fighters. That's his Snack on all these different fighters. Then he's like the president or something of VADA. I'm like, whoa. So he went from way over here all the way to the boxing field. And what's crazy is he got to boxing. I'm the first fighter that he actually was working with, or actually gave medicine to.
The first boxer or first fighter, period.
I'm the first fighter, because he was doing track, baseball, everything else, right?
Right.
And it's funny because I was the first fighter they ever like seen. Now he's over all the boxing. That's crazy.
At the time when all this stuff is coming out, did you feel like a lab rat?
Well, all this stuff was coming with,
like a testing, like.
Yeah, he was testing on me. Yeah, I was. He was testing his products and all stuff on me.
So yeah. we have here Henry Garcia on the live right now. He's having a hard time jumping on the Instagram live. So we're gonna finish this off. Henry, we're here with the legend, Sugar Shane Mosley.
That's the man, bro. That's the man I know. That's the only man I know. I like him, bro. I like him.
So, you told me to get you guys on. What you have?
Yeah.
What's your thoughts? What you got to say to Shane?
Well, I just want to tell him that, hey, man, I appreciate his podcast. He's got a good podcast going on, just like you, and he's doing a great job. And I love that topic that he had the other day, where he mentioned about how Snack and dealings with Victor Conte and all that.
I just tell the truth,
brother. Right. He's driving, so his signal is a little bit off.
Okay.
No, I was just telling Shane that you were cutting off because you're driving, but yeah, like you were saying, he's hearing you out. He's saying that he's speaking the truth. That's what Shane's doing here.
Truth, man. What's going on? And I didn't want to. I'm thinking, man, I had all these problems with this man like years ago, and now he's coming back over boxing. It's funny because I was the first fighter that he was like, being a test dummy for him. I was the first fighter that he had. And all of a sudden now he's with VADA. He's over all the boxing. Everybody's with Snack. It's crazy. Like a cycle phase.
Well, that's what surprises me, because how will they allow that? I mean, I think they even took him to the Supreme Court, or they took him to some kind of justice, and they ended up putting him in jail because he was doing that kind of stuff. So he gets out, him and his buddy Dan Rafael, and all of a sudden he comes back with and goes straight into boxing, and he. Pretty scary, bro. That's very scary.
Very scary. I just don't understand how they let him back in the boxing. Like, I don't understand that. That's crazy to me.
And he's still there, bro. I can't understand that. And I'm telling you, before all this is all over, I'm gonna see if I could challenge him, because once a snake, always a snake.
Yeah, that's true.
And what is he? And I know he's hurting because of what Ryan did to his boy, Devin Haney. I know he's upset about that. And hey, bro, it is what it is. Sorry, you weren't that good. I'm talking about Devin, and Ryan exposed him. And being that Ryan exposed him, I got a feeling that he's mad now. And he's like, well, I don't want to ruin my brand Snack, so he's going to try to do whatever it takes to, get Ryan, either disqualified or just all that crap, bro. Anyways, the guy's evil, and he's an evil man.
Yeah, he's very, very evil. Like, you can't trust what he's going to do, and him being over VADA, I mean, I can't trust what test he's talking about, because it's like, man, he's a bad guy. You can't even trust it. So he says, he's test positive for this and that. I'm like, I don't know, man, because he knows how to trick stuff, he knows how to put stuff together, and he's over the people that's testing. That just don't sit right with me. But,
Now, as far as... Go ahead, Henny.
Go ahead.
No, go ahead. I try to put you guys together. No.
Well, the thing is that, I don't know how the tests work, Shane. I really don't. I am innocent when it comes to that. I don't know how it all works, but it's just so damn scary that VADA allows this man to be involved. I mean, is he part of VADA, or is he off Snack? I don't know, but either way. Huh?
Part of VADA now, yeah. I think he bought into it or something.
Oh, see that? And you know why he probably bought into it? Because I heard the exams are very expensive.
Right.
So he wants to... fighting any of his fighters who he's sponsoring. I recommend that fights his fighters, because you're susceptible of shit like this.
Well, you said
it's scary.
Or that they don't use VADA, because if VADA continues to have him as the president of the owner, then maybe they don't use VADA. They use the other the regular commissions or whatever, because VADA is now tainted. It's tainted with somebody that's with VADA.
Right.
That's not. They shouldn't use. They should. There's another one. It's VADA, and what's the other one?
WADA.
And VADA. Maybe they.
Yeah.
VADA's tainted now.
Well, that's what I would love to do. Is I would like to get another third party involved and not let these people at least get close to this man. Look at if he wasn't involved, Shane, I probably would be a normal person, but when I hear that this man has a history of cheating, and then he doesn't call my son a cheater, that's kind of funny to me because you're the main cheater and you went to jail. My son never went to jail. He just knows how to knock people out. And
Right.
you're calling my son a cheater? Wow,
Right.
that is unbelievable. Unbelievable.
It's kind of weird to me that all the tests, there's nothing, but then when he beats Devin, now he has something in his test before and after. That's kind of weird to me. Why you gonna take something right before when you got to take when it's supposed to be steroids before, so you can build yourself up before, and then when you get to the fight, you're all right. You can't just take it and then expect to be Superman. You're already Superman.
Yeah, well, that's the thing, but I'll go beyond that because I know all the tests that my son received, they were negative. Just until, like you said, after he beats Devin Haney, all of a sudden there's ostarine, there's all kinds of crap. But let's go beyond that. What about the guys that Ryan has knocked out? All the other guys, he's knocked out. He knocked out plenty, brother. I mean, why all of a sudden with Haney only? I don't get it, bro. It just drives me nuts. And I'll tell you this much: Oscar Duarte was much harder than Devin Haney. And Oscar Duarte fought his butt off. He got knocked out. And did you ever hear him saying, "Hey, I want this thing ruling reversed. I want Ryan to be tested"? I mean, come on, bro. We don't cheat. We're just normal people. And it's sad that that sometimes these boxers, they have to go through this. It's very sad. And I feel for people that have to go through this, and then they're condemned. They are condemned to not fight it. Huh?
You said for almost for life.
It seems like it haunts you for your whole career now, like your whole life, really.
Yeah, I mean, it's like
a flag on you.
I mean, yeah, exactly. I mean, they could and look at Canelo when he tested for clenbuterol. I think he was down for 6 months or something, or maybe a year. But Oscar Valdez, I mean, but people keep on fighting. It's no big thing, and we all learn from all this. We all learn from this. I understand that, but when you have a fighter that's condemned and can't fight for 2 years, that's just scary, bro. I'm like, whoa, what happened there?
That's cool.
But yeah. So the good news is that we have good lawyers, we have good doctors, and we're just gonna do our due process, and we're gonna go ahead and put our stuff out there too. I mean, remember, it's always both sides. Don't just think, it's what they're saying, it's what they're saying. No. You gotta hear our side of the story as well.
Right. Absolutely right.
Shane, and boxing steroids is this is not the first time we've heard about this. This is going on and on in the sport. Why do you think it's such a big deal now?
Well, let me answer that because let me make a correction here. My son didn't take steroids. Okay, he didn't. What they're seeing is ostarine. Because he's been cleared with steroids. He's been cleared with all that stuff. Now, if somebody takes steroids to make themselves stronger, and bro, that's illegal. I understand that part. But Ryan did not take stuff like that. Something got contaminated. That's what everybody's looking into. So, we're gonna go into that. But we don't do things that. We don't do steroids. But bottom line, we don't do steroids. I don't get it. Why are we attacked all of a sudden? I don't get it. Yeah. I would never understand it. Why are we being attacked?
I think you're being attacked because Victor Conte is behind Devin Haney with the fight while you're being attacked. And he's the one that does steroids. He knows how to put steroids in your bio or whatever. So you're being attacked because you're fighting one of Viticonti's boys.
And is it because, do you believe that he's sponsoring them and an L on Devin Haney's record, it could tarnish him?
I think he lost. He just lost. And Viticonti wants to try to normalize, make it that loss record.
Nobody's gonna want that bullshit. It doesn't work anyway. I got a vitamin that's called. I got a.
You're 100%
Yeah.
right. It don't work.
No.
No. See what I'm saying?
But that doesn't work.
In fact, my son, they try to approach my started, and my son turned around and told me, "Hey, this is nasty. This shit don't work." I said, "Well, get rid of it," and we got rid of it. So we never signed, never. But just like anything else, hey, try this, try this. That shit don't work.
Let me give you a little bit. So my first Oscar fight and my second Oscar fight. The second Oscar fight was using Viticonti stuff. My first Oscar fight was nothing, right? The first Oscar fight was way better than the second Oscar fight at 154. Just think about that. And I was supposed to be using Viticonti stuff, right? And which fight?
That's heavy.
Which fight was better?
Yeah.
So you really feel like taking those products didn't help you at all?
Hey, the proof is in the pudding. I fought Oscar the first time welterweight. The second time I fought him with Victor Conti stuff, right? It was the way.
Wow.
Right.
About that.
I respect you, and I respect
Hall of Fame legend, Henry. Come on, Henry.
So for him to say that, bro, it makes me happy. It makes me happy, bro.
Just go watch both of the fights and tell me what you think. Did it do it good or not?
Yeah, you're cutting off, Henry.
That doesn't work.
Shane's real.
According to Hall of Famer Sugar Shane Mosley, it doesn't work. I love it, brother. I love it. Yeah. See, you hear him? I'm not saying he's saying it.
It work.
I love it, brother. Thank you for that. Thank you for the thank you for verifying.
You got it.
So Shane, I just got 2 questions for you, and then Henry, I would like for you to go and hop on that link and give Shane an exclusive, for his podcast as well. All right.
Yeah.
So the 2 questions is basically 2 fight updates. Henry, you could join in. Obviously, the Tank Davis and Frank Martin fight. What's your thoughts on the fight, June 15th?
So I really don't.
What was that, Shane?
I really don't know Frank Martin that good, but I think Tank, but it seems like if Frank Martin's been working with him, which he has been doing some sparring and stuff like that, and knows him a little bit, knows some of his tendencies, I would think that he would know not to actually go after Tank like that, because Tank usually gets his people when they come after him and start trying to fight him. Then he gets with the counterpunch. So people like, I would say like Shakur or somebody, it would be hard for him to fight because they're boxers. Even Devin Haney would be hard for Tank to fight because he's gonna move around. He's not gonna go to him. So I think that if Frank Martin knows not to like fully attack him all the way, like when you get the counter punch in, then he has a good shot of maybe winning, maybe outpoint him.
Well, what do you think that there's a hydration clause in this fight for both of the fighters? What's your thoughts on it?
It wouldn't matter like that because they're both about the same size anyway. You know, it's not like Ryan where to come down to the weight and then go back up. So the rehydration clause and all that stuff, it's not gonna matter. It's gonna probably work better for Frank Martin than it works for Tank, because Tank is a little bigger.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that Tank will have more of the problem on that than Martin will.
Right. Now, right to you, Henry. The same thing. Obviously, Ryan's with training with Frank Martin. He's also speaking out that he really wants the Errol Spence fight. What you think about those two statements, and also, Shane, what you think about Ryan wanting that Errol Spence smoke? Yeah, you can go first.
So I think there's it's great because Ryan can fill into that weight a lot better, and then maybe Errol Spence gonna have problems coming down to 47, right? Is it 47? So he have more problems with 47, maybe be a little weaker. Because he hasn't made 47 in a long time.
Right.
He's been 147 walking around the streets 190 or something when he got hurt. So he's walking around the streets really heavy, and he hasn't hit that weight in a long time. So him making 147 could be a problem. So it's actually pretty good for Ryan because Ryan's already been down that weight, and he can get down there, and he's just as big,
right?
If not bigger.
Right, and he actually had a video saying he was bigger than Spence today.
Yeah.
He did?
So he feels good at his weight. Whereas Spence is big, but Spence hasn't made the weight in a long time. So that's a problem for Errol Spence.
Right.
Yeah.
And Ryan is hard. So he can catch him by surprise. He's fast. So I don't know. It's a great fight. I think that's a really good fight. Good fight.
We got to give the speed department to Ryan Garcia all the way in that fight. But who has the bigger punch?
Well, I can answer that.
I don't really know. They said Errol Spence punch hard and Ryan punch hard, but the thing is, who's going to be who first? And can Errol Spence take the shot now that he goes down to 147? It's going to be like
right, and
it's going to be like Ryan going to 135. He's taking the same punches. He's at 147 or 40. So it's different.
That's fact.
To see that.
The science.
We don't know if he can take the punch now at 147 because he hasn't been there a long time.
Right. And Ryan's hitting like a mule too.
And who's going to hit who?
Right.
So we don't know.
Yeah, and
I mean, and Errol Spence has been hit and hurt and robbed, a lot, been in car accidents and all kinds of stuff. That stuff, that stuff is a big deal in your life. I mean, going 120 miles per hour, whatever he did, and then get knocked up by Terrence Crawford, getting hit a lot by him. Yeah. I mean, he's like kind of not damaged goods, but he's damaged a little bit. And then you have to make 172 when he's really like 54, 60.
The way you put it, it sounds like a dangerous fight for Spence now that you say it like that.
Well, I mean, anybody that fights Ryan is going to be, they better be on their toes because I'm telling you, I know my boys, and when it comes to boxing, I've told you and I've told people time and time again that if he hits you solid, you're either going to wobble or you're going to be dropped. I mean, I don't care who you are. It's just his nature. Not too many people can handle those punches. And I'm being real. I mean, it'll be different if my boy wasn't knocking people out or dropping them. It'll be different. You could say, Henry, you're only saying that because you're his father. No, bro, I'm being real here. I've seen it in sparring, so like 99.9% of times, and I've seen it in his fights. I mean, my boy can crack. Both of them can. So, but I know Ryan. Ryan's got this gift in him that if he hits you, you know, you're gonna feel that.
You
So
know, Ryan.
my prediction on Ryan against Spence that he'll drop Spence and finish him off. That's my prediction. That's my prediction.
I like it. I like it. So let's move on. This weekend we have a huge fight. Obviously, we're so in tune to Ryan Garcia that we're kind of like overshadowing this fight. That this fight we've been hoping for 25 years. It's Usyk and Fury.
I like that.
What's your thoughts on that, Shane?
I think that seeing I like Usyk in this fight now because he's fast, southpaw, and he moves really well. And I think it's a bit hard for Tyson Fury because he's a boxer too. He's not a guy that comes at you, right? He's got a box. Usyk's got a box. I think Usyk has the better boxing skills, maybe at southpaw and moving around. So I think he has a little bit better. And he's going to give Tyson Fury a whole lot of problems because he's not going to be able to outbox Usyk, I don't believe. That's going to be very hard to do, to outbox Usyk. And Usyk is real cagey and knows how to get in the right position and stuff like that. They think that his size might be a problem, but we've seen that him fighting Anthony Joshua, that the size really doesn't matter that much because he knows how to get around all that. And Anthony Joshua is a great fighter. So, as well, punches harder than Fury, probably a little faster.
Well,
I don't know. We're gonna say this is whoever wins is gonna be the undisputed heavyweight champion of the world. So I can't wait to see it.
Does it go the distance though?
I think that it does go distance, but we don't know. I mean, Usyk does have a little bit of power where he can punch, but I think it goes distance. And I think Tyson Fury has a chance to do some boxing at long range, but it's gonna be hard for him to do that.
I like it. I like it.
I don't know, man. I think it's gonna be. What do you think? He got dropped by anyway. He got dropped by anyway. And that's not a real fighter. Come on, man. How you gonna get dropped by he got a real fighter? He got dropped by him.
He said, "Tell me who could beat him."
Anyway?
You said who could beat who, Henry? Fury? Okay. Okay. Oh, is that?
After the fight, we're gonna come back and do after the talk. We're gonna just sit down after the fight. Don't worry. We'll talk about this.
Jake Paul, Mike Tyson. Oh man, this is sentimental for you, Shane.
Oh man. Yeah, I mean I like both guys, but Tyson's Tyson. Come on, man. I can't. I can't even see a way to like go around it like, oh, Jake can do this. I mean, I trained Jake. I know, like, I don't know.
Go the distance?
I mean, anything can happen in a fight, right? Anything can happen, but like, well, I'm not saying maybe third.
Yeah, man, that's what we need.
But we'll see what happens.
Absolutely. Shane, man, this was a
Just
great
for now,
this was
use
a
the
great
water.
interview. I appreciate your
So that's
time.
important.
I'll be there, like I said, for the Super Matias fight. We'll
For the
definitely be
coolant.
linking up, doing some
That's it,
content
I guess.
together.
Now, but we gotta get that other part.
Henry, on the text message,
Yes, sir.
if you don't mind, can you jump on that link so you could be on Sugar Shane show next?
Yeah, brother, I'll do that, brother. I'll do that.
Appreciate you guys.
Hey, peace out, brother. And thank you again, brother. Thank you.
Always. Shane, appreciate you, man. God bless.
You too, man. God bless.
See you soon. We'll talk soon. Smash the like button, ladies and gentlemen. Smash the like button. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed to the channel. It's your boy Mills from Mill City Boxing, home of the high level pro boxing media, the fighters channel, the trainers channel, the people's channel. Make sure you guys go out your way, subscribe to the channel, and also become a member. The link is always in the bio. I'm gonna be tapping in, letting the phone lines in. I'm gonna let the phone lines in, let people chop it up with your boy, see what's on your mind. Let me know what you guys think about the interview itself. I wanted to get Shane and Henry on in the same panel, but hey, it is what it is. You know, we got the job done, and that's most important. All right, we got the job, and it's all done. Bam, bam, boogie in the building. What's going on? Salute to all the members of Mill City Boxing. Salute, 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 salute. Okay, subscribe to Mill City Boxing on YouTube. Make sure you guys also subscribe to Before Champ, new YouTube channel that I got going on with Sab Judah. All right. Make sure you guys go out your way. We're going to be going on for just a little bit longer, talking to the people. You know what I mean? So we got my man Primetime TV Talk. What's going on? Kevin Walsh was popping. Salute, salute. Kareem Mayfield, former champion, was popping. Kevin Walsh was popping. What's going on? Primetime TV was goody.
Man, that was a fire interview, man. Fire.
Appreciate you.
Yeah, man. It was wonderful, man. It was good to hear Shane Mosley, former champion, talk about it and give his own account of that. He was the first one that Victor Conte even introduced the whole nutrition program to. So that was just wonderful to hear, man. Straight up, it gives both sides to the coin, like I always say. You want to hear both sides, man. You don't want to just take what people typing on Twitter, because you never know, man. They might have hate in their heart, or they may be biased. So, to hear somebody, that has a true account of it, you can't dispute that.
Kareem, I'm feeling the shades. Was goody, bro?
Yeah, I like the shades, though. Appreciate it, man. I'm just out here. Get it in. Absolutely.
Active.
Yeah, man, definitely.
My man Kareem. So, so talk to me. We just did an interview with Sugar Shane Mosley and Henry Garcia. Henry Garcia wanted to get some more intel of what's going on with PED uses. Sugar Shane Mosley on his podcast. Make sure you guys go out your way, subscribe to his podcast. It's the Sugar Shane Show. I always support all the real ones. So make sure you guys go out your way, subscribe, and check out his story upon steroids and Victor Conte himself. He got a crazy story. He kind of let a lot of gems out on this session right here. But if you want to get more in depth, go check his channel out as well. I'll be having it pinned on in the video as well. So we here. We got some fights on the way as well. So what's good with you, Kareem?
Oh man, just shaking and moving, man. Staying active and attractive, bruh. Keeping in shape the whole nine, just in case that call ever come. And in case that call ever come, that's not last minute notice. Yeah, man. But I hadn't been able to hear what Mosley was talking about. I seen a lightweight clip, but he was talking about the PEDs and with VADA, right?
Yep.
Right. Yeah, absolutely. I'm gonna go check that out.
Yeah. He on a BMX. Yeah, man. Kareem on it. So won't you speak a little bit upon it too? I mean, watching that clip that he put out there, it was pretty. It was pretty out there. I mean, he spoke he threw a lot of shade on Victor today. He's saying that the products don't even work.
Mm-hmm.
He said he didn't use it for the first Oscar De La Hoya fight, but the second one he did. He said, "Can you tell the difference?"
He said the products didn't work well, like in particular, his snack.
The snack, yeah, yeah.
To be honest, the truth is in the numbers, and the numbers don't lie. And I've seen the product work myself.
Okay.
I've seen, with the Conti, he's just not giving you, product to say, asking you how you feel after. He's actually testing your blood beforehand, and finding out what's in particular what's good with you. Some fighters, some in particular, like I know he's done that. And he's I'm not sure if he's doing that with fighters. Make sure that the fighters that he's working with isn't loading up on drugs. But like I said, I know Victor Conti's. Like I said, he's testing blood, seeing how many red blood cells and some scientific shit. So with that said, though, I had the opportunity to see exactly what Mosley was talking about, but Victor Conti is legit, bro. Victor Conti is legit. He's I was working with him for quite some time. I've been in a lot of world champions camps. Recently, just was in the Demetrius Andrade one with Benavidez. I was in that camp, and I was able to see what he was doing. Not necessarily behind the scenes. I was involved.
Yeah, I seen you on Instagram.
Yeah, he got some dope stuff. As far as just oxygen, oxygen tanks and the whole nine. The big train out here. But I don't feel like I feel like the secret's out on that. A lot of people saying everybody wearing a mask, running. Now. I mean, sorry, not the mask, but the mask and hitting the bag. With the oxygen tank, and he's the only one in the world though that I think in the world that I've seen that has the altitude tent though. That this tent that is a huge tent. I don't know if you've seen it, but
yeah, I've seen it.
Up to 18,000 feet of elevation. So it's like you're training at Mount Everest or something, whatever. However high that is. But basically, so then, I mean, like I said though, he's definitely scientific about it, and everybody is different, and it's not like he's just doing one thing with one athlete. That's another thing, He's everyone has their own book, literally everybody has their own book because everybody's different. So he's not just doing one thing with one athlete, like you know what I mean. So one athlete may need way more then because they're iron deficient, like stuff like that is important. And how do you find that out? You're gonna find that out with testing. So with that said, he's definitely legit. I've been around him, seen him, and it's not known. It's not. I've been there right before fights. Been ready before fights. No secret pill that you can take to make you feel, a little bit more energized, like all the way through. He's just doing a camp. Now,
you cut off, Kareem. Salute to HLD in the building. What's goody?
What's going on, Mills? What's going on? What's going on, Prime Time? What's going on, HLD? Yo, man, that was a gem. I collected three things that gives different angles of what was going on with Shane and what he gave out to what was going on with Ryan Garcia and his weight thing. That was a gem. I don't know if you guys caught it. What I caught from it, that we didn't explain first, that Sugar Shane was never posted positive caught for any PEDs, He was part of a congressional investigation, I guess is what it is, and he had to testify. And by having to testify, he's not that motherfucker who's going to be like, no, bro, you can't fuck around in front of Congress. You know what I mean? That's a federal offense and getting caught. And all he did, he just admitted that he used his product.
He said that, right? Yeah.
And that's all it was. So it's not that he was.
That's huge. That's huge. I don't think he put that on his segment.
Right. That's huge. That was huge to me. You know what I mean? Because he was never.
He basically pleaded guilty.
Oh, well, plead guilty without, like you just said, we don't know if any of this shit works, bro. It could be snake oil, man. That's what he's trying to say. This shit is snake oil. But remember, he said it all started with tax. Him not paying taxes. Well, that's how they catch.
That's how everybody gets caught.
You know.
Yeah.
That, I never even heard that though. I just
Well, but does that make sense of why you was telling me that HLD that it's a non-profit?
It's a non-for-profit VADA.
Por eso, because you got hit with the IRS already. We're bought.
So he's not under it. He's got the other person under it. They're not for profit. Yet they're charging $1 gazillion for these damn tests. And guess what? They're not the ones who even do it. VADA is a general contractor that then goes hires Kareem, who uses their doping control officers to send out to these fighters. Bro, there's a lot of shit going on here. That's all I'm gonna tell you. You gotta be. And I don't gotta pay taxes. You know, I can't say this though. Around that time though, I can't say speak for around that time when Mosley was fighting at that years ago. So I mean, obviously,
that's in the '80s. The technology in is big.
Yeah, and with Barry Bonds, you seen all that shit. Marion Jones, y'all seen that? That was then. So I can't speak for what Shane went through, but I know from what I've seen, and like I said, from since then going to a bunch of
Shane had no chance. He was the first fighter. He had no chance. He was the first fighter for Balco.
Program, right? Right. So, but let's keep it a buck. Steroids has been heavy in the 80s and the 90s, bro. It was heavy in all of boxing. I don't care what.
Yeah, but if you're not watching baseball, you're not gonna care about Barry Bonds or Mark McGwire, and you're not gonna care about how he got that in his system either.
Nobody cared at the time, bro. Major League Baseball didn't care. They just, we're the #1 sport in America now with 80 home runs a year and shit. You know what I mean? That's what it was all about. And then when they just like everything else, when the shit hits the fan, well, we're gonna hold you guys accountable, the competitors, and then the people on the upstairs, they use the loopholes, right? And they exonerate themselves. And so that's how it goes. Now the other thing that I got that he said that got, and I knew of it, but it slipped my mind to even speak on it. Why did Ryan Garcia miss weight? Well, my man, many of these contracts are already set up that if you win a belt, it extends your contract for 3 to 4 more fights or up to 2 more years, obligated to the promoter. Ryan Garcia don't want to play that game. He's been having his little issues, and he's talking to Floyd, right? That was it. How come? See, no, and many people who know about this type of topic.
So that's why it's like Floyd said, DK, don't make weight. It make more sense if you don't make weight.
You can get out of that contract as soon as possible so you can renegotiate your contract for a bigger contract the way you want it. Now I can see why you missed it. Now, man, boxing is a business first, especially for the fighters. For everybody else, it's the entertainment, but for the promoters and the fighters, it's all about the moolah. Man.
And then the major one that you missed, the investors.
And just to keep it a buck, not every motherfucking fighter has the balls to be a legacy fighter. He just doesn't. Not every fighter can do that. Not every fighter can be out there trying to fight every badass motherfucker and no, you can't, because they're gonna get knocked the fuck out. You're fighting the best of the best. So then you extend your career, you do the cherry picking, you do the hydration clauses on all your contracts, and you make yourself the globetrotter of boxing, right? And you make that money. Yeah. And that's all that matters. For them, at the end of the day, man, I got my money in the bank. They think I'm the shit, and that's it. Now, like I said, not every fighter does that route, but at the end of the day, that makes 100% sense what Sugar Shane said, because it's not the first time anybody. I mean, you know how the business goes in the city. That's the way it is. If you just go to some of these websites or just go into WBC, it says it, bro. You win a title, it grants the promoter the right to extend his contract, or I don't know how many more fights or how many more years. That's the way it is. But if you miss weight, you don't fight for the belt. I'm still under the original deal we got, Mr. Oscar De La Hoya. Yeah. You know what I mean? That's smart.
Diablo, Shane with the energy. No wonder Zab didn't come on.
Brian was playing chess the whole time.
What?
He got people behind him, baby. You know what he's doing? Yeah. And Floyd gave him his little two. Whatever they may have given, you know. Hey, for all we know, it was just all clout chasing too. You know what I mean? We don't. Like when you're in the game, like. No, man, if I use Mayweather, it's gonna look even better, bro. Let me use his name with it too. You know what I mean? It doesn't mean that he even gave him any gems. I'm just saying that, it's an influential name in the media, and why not? You know what I mean? Let me just make it better. Let me just put a little bit of extra butter on this toast. That's all I'm saying. It's a game, bro. It's scripted. It's well thought of. Scooter said it out here on the thing. That kid. He just didn't have the will to want to miss weight. That's just the bottom line.
He had too many people. He had too many smart people around him to make that decision.
Exactly, baby.
And people don't want to. It is what it is. Ryan Garcia is the man.
Bro,
you know?
That motherfucker in Saudi. Yo, bro.
Now people gonna be like, Mills, how can you say that? He's a cheater. He's not
proven yet.
Guys, but regardless of the fact, the way he's moving, it's different, and you can't deny it. You can't deny it.
You haven't seen this wave since Mayweather himself, bro.
It's reminding me of that, to be real.
Let's just say it's like a switch, like a bang. Mm-hmm. And he's a character now, and now he's like it's a persona, and he don't give a fuck, and he's out there. And man, I'm not saying the kid is corny as fuck and a lot of shit. I ain't gonna lie, Mr. Henry Garcia. If you're hearing this, your son is goofy and some shit. But man, there's a mastermind behind the Joker. That's what I'm saying. There's a mastermind. There's a method to his madness, and it's working. And I can appreciate that.
This kid, he's out in this press conference in the he's in the press conference over there at Saudi, right?
Well, yeah, he was just with.
And he's going to the media. Like, he don't even, like, he's running in front of them. He ain't hiding.
Do you see what he said? He said what he said on the interview.
But you know why he did? You know why he did that, right? He said, I'm taking steroids. So all those channels clip that piece. Like, he's doing it on purpose. He's seeing what y'all doing, and he's just giving you all fuel. Y'all do what y'all want with it. Now some channels are ignoring this topic completely.
You know it. Hey, of course I did steroids, man. I needed it, bro. It's the best, bro. Yo, it's yummy, bro. We needed to do
I was hungry. I was hungry for steroids. That's what he said.
Hungry, bro. Yeah. And then at the end, I'm joking, man. I never did this shit. I'm like, this kid is.
He's like, I'm gonna give you the clip y'all want. Go ahead, take it.
But check this out. He's overshadowing all the other fights that's going on this weekend. He's overshadowed Canelo fight, and he's now overshadowed the fucking undisputed heavyweight champion of the world. That's why Turkey Al-Sheikh said, come. He's smart too.
Yeah. You ain't gonna mess up my paper. Don't mess up my paper. Add on to it.
Sit next to me and Reynaldo. Invite him, special guest. We love him. Go.
But the thing is Haney invited too? That's the question.
That's what I said yesterday. We'll see. I think he's already there. We'll see. And if he's there, and it happens like we got a little thing, then you know how fucking epic scripted this shit is. Well, I already
just to give you guys a An exclusive.
Turkey gonna put that money up for 2025. I'm telling you. And it's gonna be in Vegas. I'm telling you. It ain't gonna be in no New York. It's gonna be in Vegas.
So
Turkey Al-Ashik is doing the first one in Los Angeles. Feel me? With Wilder and them. And that second one, he already got billions already set up just for the U.S.
We got family coming in. Family was good. Corey in the building was goody.
What's up with you? Good.
Chilling, my man. I did an interview earlier with David Benavidez, and I asked him about him making 164 to fight Ryan. He goes, Ryan called me. He's just playing.
Yeah, he ain't finna mess with that. He ain't.
What's good, Corey?
Nothing, man. Chilling, man.
What's moving? What's cracking? What you see in the boxing world that every time you go on your phone and you press YouTube, what's coming? What's popping up in your feed, and what are you clicking?
You know what I've been seeing lately a lot? Of course, the Floyd situation, but that's been still in the on that. I just talked about that, and he missed that press conference in Mexico. Yeah, bro. He told us that he's look, man. Let me make this pressure. I'm gonna make some money, bro. And then and then when he got here, like, fuck it.
Yo, you know what Ryan can make he's starting to make a topic warm up again. You know when they keep calling him a cheater, he goes, y'all cheated in Mexico.
Yeah, man.
He's making that a topic. If you keep stirring up, if you still keep poking that bear, he's gonna do something.
Hey, but that's crazy how they came out, because they were straight calling this man a cheater and all that, man. And what I kept saying, I'm like, man, it's iffy, so you don't know who to believe. Yep.
Yo, Corey and Shannon Briggs kept it a buck on here on the channel for sure, always.
Hey, I've known of that Mexico scrub loss for a few years now, man. In the rumorville, let me just put it that way. It's not nothing new. It's been in the back scenes, and anybody who's in the circles, know. Man, anybody in the circles, know. Hey, the crazy thing, when a champion or even a real man or a boxer, period, doesn't take their L's like a man. You know, you got to learn to take your L's like a man, and try to bounce back. Yeah. You can't do nothing about that. You take an L, shoot, what you gonna do?
100%.
Gotta move on. And then, cause when the real truth come out, you gonna even look like a bigger fool. You know what I'm saying? Cause look, it's making Delvin in this day look like a fool, man.
I don't know.
Delvin all on ESPN.
Bill embracing it. Bill embracing it. I'll see you later. That Ryan Garcia pack. I heard it got PEDs in it.
Yeah, it don't.
Yeah. Corey goes, yeah, it don't.
It don't.
Corey's crazy.
Man, what's that, man? That's what I want to see. Yeah, come on, man.
Yo, Corey, leave the homie alone.
Come on, man. I gotta see my dude, man.
Yo, you didn't see how you did Zab the other day. You didn't even mean it. You're like, yo, I don't know if he's gonna be the same, dog. Like,
no, man.
And Zab was looking at you like, for real, Corey?
Man, yeah, I'm gonna keep it 100. Yeah, the more I seen that fight, bro, those damaging punches, bro.
He hits hard, yo.
Man, I just don't know, man. It's like because it's a lot of big punches in their weight class, man. Post-traumatic stress disorder now, because he's gonna have some post-traumatic stress disorder about it. Yeah.
Hey, yo, Corey, I have a question for you. So I asked Shane today upon what he think about Ryan and Spence, because Ryan's being very outspoken. Yo, he talking about like, don't look at like that's a lopsided fight. You got one that's damaged goods, one that has a hard time making 47. Ryan probably gonna fill in really nice there.
Yeah, because it's height.
Who the faster puncher? We don't even need to talk about that, but maybe the power. Maybe he outdo him with the power too.
I got the young bull.
He got it, because Spence got wear and tear on him now, man. Exactly. That beat he took from Crawford, it ain't. You can't take that lightly.
That's a fact.
And then also,
speed.
Car crash, man. This car crash, man.
That exactly. I was about to say that.
And to be honest, Earl ain't got no defense. Earl don't have no defense, man.
They both don't.
Yeah, but
man, the California road works, bro.
But Ryan got the faster hands.
Exactly.
See, Earl like to fight on the inside.
With a straight jab, mostly.
Yep.
And Earl ain't the most athletic dude either.
He ain't. He fundamentally sound, but he
like it looked like that's like his only advantage, and then the size being comfortable. But then is the size really a factor for him? It could be more of a downer for him,
You know, Earl gonna try to bully him and try to get on the inside because that's his game. But man, he gotta worry about that hook too.
But you see what he posted about Derrick James? He was saying that Derrick James' style was too plain, and he didn't never want to mix it up and give him some different styles.
Yo, T-Money, Ty Money goes and says, Mills is lying. That Shane didn't say he was damaged goods. Y'all tell me if he didn't trip around there and say he damaged goods. He felt bad. He didn't want to say that about.
Who said he's damaged goods?
Shane Mosley.
Shane Mosley said who's damaged goods?
Spence.
Yeah, man. I'm telling you.
Yeah, he kind of did play around with it.
He was just,
he's trying to be respectful, right? You know what I mean? He knows who he is, and his word is gonna carry, right? But the fact is, I'll say, look, since the man had that accident, that's like having maybe 10, 12 round fights, bro. Yeah. At war. Right? And he lost, and my
that's crazy. People watch the interview, they don't even listen to the words.
No, man, for real, man, he need to get him, another big payday, man, and maybe talking about hanging him up, bro, because, man, I don't know if he'll be the same, because that accident took everything.
Yes. Yeah. Me personally, for his own good, I'm not no hate, none of that type of shit. I think as a brother to a brother, I hope he hangs it up. I really do.
Because I'm a fan.
He's got a family. He's got a good family, beautiful kids. Yo, man, honor, bro. You were a dog at 147 for the years that you served, and we appreciate everything.
Everything. He's lit.
Thank you.
Thank you. The truth,
that's it.
To tell you the truth, you get dropped with a jab, man. That's ridiculous. Flat out. You get dropped with a jab that wasn't meant to be hard.
Corey don't give a shit.
No. But it's true what Corey's saying. Like, yo, I boxed before. I never knocked nobody out with a jab.
Worse though is for Derrick James to tell Ryan that I know you could beat him. No, that's hearsay. That's hearsay.
But that's crazy.
Yeah, I don't. Ryan's saying a lot of shit, bro. But he be meaning it.
But they got the same coach. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah. They had. That's why I'm saying they had the same coach.
Right. So will Ryan go and leave? Because he ain't finna leave Spence.
No. That's already gone.
Huh?
That's gone
Suing
already.
each other. They broke up.
Derek don't have to make a decision. Decision's made already.
He's suing Spence for $2.1 million. Yeah, man, that's crazy. Yeah, he owes him for real. Yes, for real. Wow. Yeah, somebody posted the court document. And the tweets between them that they had, and he said, "Hey, I paid you like I think it was like 200,000, and how much was it? 2.1? Yeah, that's what you owe me." And but it ain't a surprise. It's not a surprise. Like man, it's not a surprise, man. People don't know what be going on, man. But check this out. Errol Spence is countersuing him. Straight up. Oh man, it's about to be messy. It's about to be messy, man.
Damn. When you get all I'm hearing is the attorneys are making money. That's all I'm hearing.
The same thing happened with Cambosos, bro. That's crazy. You know, and when he lost to Loma, he had 2 L's. He lost to Loma, and he lost a lawsuit for $350,000 to his former manager. Oh, and he's still on the hook for Coach Centeno. He owes him another $280.
Don't do that. Don't do that, son. Don't do that.
Yeah, I'm just saying. Yo, Loma was not the worst part of the week for Cambosos, bro. He's on the hook for almost like about $600,000, like $700,000, bro. Wow. All this money, man. All this money. Man, but you know what? It's shameful because the trainers they get fucked over the most, bro. Yeah. And they need, but they gotta make sure that they get their paper. Exactly, because all this handshake thing and this is not Mickey. This is not Mickey and Rocky, bro. You can't do that shit. You gotta have it on paper. My 10% is my 10%.
You know what it is. You gotta keep. Go ahead.
You have to draw up something.
Yep.
On a napkin, baby. Yeah. I train you for 10% of your purse. Sign. Thank you. That's it. Right. That's what they not doing.
But the percentage is so high for an Errol Spence fight that he looked at it like, where have you really seen money? Charlo has been undisputed and never seen the money that Spence had. Made some money because you see these guys, they have great houses, great chains, great cars, PBC, all that, right? But he's learned from him. Then he gets the opportunity to work with Anthony Joshua and Ryan Garcia. Those guys make money, bro. He's showing them things different contracts, different type of pay. And he's like, wait a minute, I gotta go back to the guy I started with. Hold on, brother, do you remember what we did together?
But the crazy thing about boxing, man, like these fighters, man, think because a trainer makes this guy and brings him to a world champion, that he's gonna do the same for you. It don't work that way, man. It don't work that way. Listen, they don't understand. The fighter got to get in there to fight. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It's up to him to win the fight. Okay, you probably basically your trainer. He's there to push you to make sure you're in good condition, and all that. But you have to get in there and figure out a way to win. Mm-hmm. And see, a lot of people don't know. Like Brown and them. He went over there with Tank.
Yeah, so Coach Kenny, just to let you guys know, he called me today. Just to let y'all know, he's like, I couldn't say anything. So, yeah, it was one of those things. But we're gonna have him on later on tonight, or maybe tomorrow.
Hey, but look, check this out though. But look, Cunningham. Mm-hmm. He used to have Erickson Lubin too.
He still do.
No, he don't.
What do you mean he's not with Lubin no more?
He left him.
So who is he trading? Bang Williams? No. Ammo?
Yeah, that's for them. Mm. This was going on. Listen, I'm putting y'all up on stuff. Wow. He done left in the middle of camp. He done left Browner, Bang Williams,
So he just bounced on them. He just left all of them. All in the same time.
And went to ammo. I saw his post. His post was saying that if it's drama, he ain't with it no more. Man, dude. Man, listen. This is his MO, bro. This is his MO. I ain't hate on him. I didn't hate on him or nothing. But he did it when I was with him, bro. He tried to do it. He tried to do it to me, but I got a talent and I have a last name. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But I didn't want to hate on him and everything. That's what he do, man. He did that to many fighters in St. Louis, man. But a lot of people don't play like that. You can't see. That's why he moved from St. Louis.
Damn, you giving out exclusives right now.
Man, listen to me, man. It's about time to be said, bro. You're playing with too many people live.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? Like, Darren Alexander can tell you some things too. Mm-hmm. See, I'm telling you from experience. Mm-hmm. It's a lot of.
That's why I said it's an exclusive.
Listen, it's a lot of stuff that I haven't seen about him that he did to me that he don't even know I know he did. But it's gonna come out though. I'm waiting till the right time to do it. You know, you remember what I told you I got going.
Yep.
I'm gonna expose all of it.
Man, 2024, bro. The year's exposing.
That's how you gotta come out, yo. That's how you gotta come out, Corey. We you know you voice your opinion here all the time. You know.
Yeah. Man, because I don't care.
All right.
It is what it is. It's boxing.
Mm-hmm.
If you're not gonna keep it a buck, if you're not gonna keep it 100, don't even speak on.
Yeah.
Facts.
Right.
The truth will set you free.
Hell yeah. Disable your channel. Corey said disable them shits. Them shits is no seed bang.
Yeah, man, it's a lot. You know, Don got that fight on June the 7th. Mm-hmm.
Talk to me.
Crazy. Man, listen, man, he ditched them guys, man. That's why look,
energy.
Broner with the tank now. Bang Williams is with Nate Campbell. And Eric Saluba went back to his old people.
Damn. Sad story for Cunningham. Because I don't know. I don't think Ammo's the one either.
Man, but you know, I
he
think
kind of like robotic a little bit.
But he's southpaw, right?
In that chin.
Listen, but look, he's southpaw, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know why they going to him, right? Because of me. Listen, they don't understand. I was gifted.
Yeah, it's different.
I was gifted. He didn't teach me everything I know. My mentor was Charles Haney. He took me to Kevin.
Smash that goddamn like button, ladies and gentlemen.
He took me and my brother to Kevin. To Kevin. Of course, we did what we did. You know what I'm saying? Because he was he can get you in shape. Though I ain't gonna lie about that. He can get you in shape, but he did not give me my skills or talent. I was blessed. I was blessed, man. I didn't have to learn how to box. Of course, I had to learn different things to elevate my game. I already had the toughness, but look where I grew up at. People think that Leon Spence my daddy. Man, I had it rough. You know what I'm saying?
That part.
I was cut from a different cloth than these people that's growing up with these daddies that's superstars and all that. Man, nah. I had to grow up this, man, tough, man. It was rough, bro.
They got blankets over there, Corey. Man, that's why.
Not me, man. I grew up with mice and roaches.
No.
The documentary gonna be powerful. Yeah. It's not. They don't want to make it a documentary. They want to make it a movie.
Yeah.
So then we'll do the documentary series on Mill City Boxing, and you'll do the movie with them.
Yeah, man, it's gonna be crazy, man.
We'll have Deontay Wilder play. Yeah.
I don't think he could play me because he ain't got the fundamentals to even. Yo, we got CGI for that. Don't worry about it. We got CGI. Put on the green screen. Hey, the only thing Deontay will be able to do is jab. He did a buck. I love him, bro.
Cause he ain't hitting me with that right hand. You bullshit. I seen that shit from China.
I love it, Loading. Yo, man.
Hey, Deontay couldn't even play my brother Leon, bro. He was big just like him.
To this day?
Man, my brother was big, young, man. Like 17, 18 was already like almost 200. But he had height. He was around about like 6'3" at the most, right? And he died when he was 19.
Yeah. Wilder fights like my older girl cousin from the projects.
But imagine my brother with speed, with very, 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 very fast hands and power. But he's a hood dude.
Energy. Salute to the people that sent the super chats, man. Appreciate you guys for showing some support. Jazzy Johnson, thank you for the $5. Breezy Baby, thank you for the $1. Appreciate you guys. Great interview. I'm going to be starting up another one real soon. I'm going to be talking to James Toney. He has a story with PEDs as well, so I want to be able to captivate it and give it to you guys as well. He's another one that gives it uncut, raw, just like, my man Corey right
here. Ooh, is that coming up next?
That's coming up right next. I'm gonna shut it off right now so I can call him so I can get him on. Just to keep it busy.
I got something to send you, but I'll do that.
Send less.
All right, man. All right, man. Peace out, guys. Hit the subscribe, hit the like button. Stay tuned. Epic exclusive James Toney coming up with the Mill City Boxing Channel. All right, my dude.
You already know. We'll be back. We'll do another one.
Peace, fellas.
Salute. We'll be back with another one. Like, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget.